Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. And today we're going to be making something a little different. Today I'm going to share with you a recipe. This is not my recipe, but this is a friend's recipe of Mountain Dew jelly. There's all kinds of jellies you can make, and to be honest, this is the first time that I'm going to be making this. My friends posted pictures of this and it seemed to be a big hit. And I said, hey, I'd love to make a video of that. And they said, well, go ahead. So I'm doing it. And make sure you go over and check them out on Facebook. And they have their own webpage, and it is called Smokestack Barbecue Shack. So make sure you check them out. Really good food. So here's what we'll be using. First of all, you're going to need some jelly jars. And just make sure you clean them real well and, wash them through warm soap and water, especially if you've just purchased them, because they have like oils from processing them. So you want to make sure you get all of that off there. And you have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. This is just lemon juice. And 1 box of your Sure Gel. And this is 3 1/3 cup of Mountain Dew. 3 1/2 cup of sugar, and that is it. That is it. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to go to the stove and we're going to add our Mountain Dew and our lemon juice, and we're going to get that started. Okay, we're going to add our Mountain Dew to our very hot pan. That scared me. Okay, we're going to add that in there. And I've got this on about medium, and then we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then we're going to bring this to a boil, and we're going to let it boil for 2 minutes. And then we're going to add our sugar. All right. Okay, my Mountain Dew and lemon juice has been boiling for 2 minutes. So what we're going to do next is we're going to keep the keep your burner on, and we're going to add our sugar slowly, and then we're just going to whisk it. We're going to whisk it together. Just add it slowly, and then once you get all of this incorporated, we are going to boil this for another 3 minutes. Okay, I've let this boil, the sugar and the Mountain Dew and the lemon juice, for 3 minutes, and now I'm going to add my Sure Gel. I also want to tell you that you need a large pot. Actually, you're supposed to submerge these with a rack when you're doing your canning, but I've never done that. I've never had to use a rack before. I don't have a rack, but this is what we're going to do. Make sure you fill a large pot up, because you're going to want to submerge your little jars in there, and you're going to want it like 2 to 3 inches above the lid, so make sure you have plenty of water in there to cover that. So we've got that coming to a boil, and I'm going to go ahead and add my Sure Gel, and then we're going to bring this to a boil, back up to a boil if it stops boiling. We're going to boil this for 2 minutes, and that's it. That is it. And make sure you consistently whisk this together as well. Okay, this is done. I've let it boil for 3 minutes, so what we're going to do is, I've tempered my jars. I've got them running under hot water, as you can probably hear, because you want to make sure that you temper your jars. You don't want to put a hot liquid in a cold jar. So, we're going to remove this from the heat. And you know what, I'm going to put my processing pot over here and let that come to a boil. And then you're just going to add your jelly to your jars. And I would advise putting, something underneath that to catch all that may spill over. And you're going to want to leave about maybe an inch to inch and a half, about an inch head space up there to get a nice spill on it. And then you add, just put your lid on it. Make sure you wipe the top of your jar off real good there. Ooh, that is hot. You have to be very careful with that. And you add your lid. You're going to just loosely on there. Make sure you use a towel to pick that up to remove it, because it is very hot. Okay, and I'm gonna finish filling my jars, and then I'll show you how to process it. Okay, I've got them all done, and that one pack made 5 jars. So what we're doing, yeah, I'm tongue-tied today. I know, surprise, isn't it? So make sure your lids are loosely on there, and I've got my water. I had just started to bring it up to a boil, and you're going to just sit those right in there. Oh, geez. So you gotta make sure you don't stick your towel in there. That's no good. Please be very careful. This is so hot. And I dropped another towel in there. Okay, I'm gonna just continue to put these in there, and we're gonna process these for 5 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I want you to get a look at this. Look down in here. This is what it looks like. I've got the water about 1 inch over the lids, and you're going to start here, and we're going to process these for 5 minutes. Then you're going to start hearing your lids seal. You'll hear a pop, and then you know they're sealed. So I'll show you what they look like. Okay, my Mountain Dew jelly is done. Oh, you look at that. Look how pretty that is. Now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and you want to let it come to get a nice chill on it so it will set, and then you can eat on it the next day. So make sure you head over to Smokestack Barbecue Shack and like their Facebook page and follow them. They have some amazing recipes, and I'll see you next time.